Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Kim and we're starting a vlog, and we're starting this a day late because I forgot yesterday. I was on the early shift yesterday and I forgot to pick up the camera. So you got me today. Excuse the loud cars outside, the windows are open. It is still a little roasty here in the UK. But yeah, so the windows are open. You're gonna hear traffic. We are of course this week in Summerween. If you don't know what Summerween is, basically it's a readathon that helps us pick up the spookies, the thrillers, those chilling reads that we would usually read around the Halloween season, and we just bring it into summer. Because why the hell not? So the one that I'm reading at the moment is A Good House for Children. I am combining Summerween with trying to get through my A Box of Stories Halloween edition that I got last October, and I haven't even cracked open yet. So I've done one already. I did Killingly last week, which got a 4-star, and now I'm on A Good House for Children. I'm not too far into this at the moment. I'm like, I'm nowhere near there. I'm chapter 6, which is there. So 50 pages in so far. At the moment, I'm intrigued. It just seems a little bit repetitive at the moment. Should we give you a synopsis? Do we have a synopsis? Yes, we do. Okay. Most villagers won't go near Reeve and turn hostile when Orla asks them why. Perhaps they're just envious she moved into a grand old mansion high on the edge of Dorset cliffs. But work on the house turns up unsettling objects Orla wishes had stayed buried. Doors open and close on their own. Reflections are not to be trusted, and her son Sam is obsessed with his imaginary friends. 4 decades earlier, in 1976, Lydia moves to Dorset as a nanny for a family grieving their patriarch. Tucked away in the lightless attic by night and left to chase 3 children through the corridors of Reeve by day, she too soon starts to hear and see things that cannot be real. Both Lydia and Orla realise that the longer they stay in the Reeve, the more deadly certain they need to keep the children safe from whatever lurks inside it. A Good House for Children is the bone-chilling tale of 2 women bound together by a place determined to bring all their worst fears to life. So it is dual narration and dual timelined. Yeah, like I said, I'm not too far into it at the moment, but it's like one has just moved into the house, started seeing things, and then you go to the other timeline and it's like they've just moved into the house and they're starting to see things. So it's repetitive in that nature, but I am definitely intrigued enough to see what is going on in this house. So that's what I'm reading to start with. It is actually quite late in the afternoon on Tuesday. So right now I'm going to go and film an unboxing, which I think is a box set from Fairy Loot. I'm going to film my wrap up for May because I wiped the data. I'm going to do my wrap up for June, and then I'm going to go and mow the lawn, and then I'm going to do some stuff in the loft if I have time. But that means I need to stop rambling to you guys and actually go and do some filming while I have my face on. Let's do it. I should probably mention that I haven't got too much far in this either. I didn't pick this up at all last week. This being, sorry, Grandad, I need to move you out of the way for a second. Spoils for forgetting. I haven't got any further in this. I would hope to get this finished this week because I'm sick of seeing it lying around the house. Could it be for Summerween? I don't know. I need to get through my Summerween reads before I can pick that up. Okay, you know I've been sat here too long when my leg starts to go dead and I can't feel my foot. I can't feel my foot. Which means I've been sat here for too long. I have done my wrap up for May and my wrap up for June. I don't know how it's going to turn out because I've had next door gobbing off, I've had her dogs barking, I've had cars back and forth outside, I've had the kids now kicked out of school, so I've got them screaming up and down the road, so I don't know how this is going to turn out. Ad monster. This is the Lewis Hamilton version. For some reason, my supermarket has now got the Lewis Hamilton version in and not the Lando Norris. I can't find Lando anywhere. But I was craving a different monster. I'm not the biggest Lewis Hamilton fan. I'm more of an Alonso fan. I have been an Alonso fan for quite a few years. Lando is kind of sneaking in there. Verstappen is kind of sneaking in there as well. But I wanted a Norris one. I picked up a Lewis one. Okay. That was a very long rant about Monster. Anyway. I've done both my wrap-ups and I've done that unboxing. And oh my god, these are beautiful books. The Chestnut Spring series. Those are some stunning edges. These are some beautiful colours. Beautiful covers. And I just want to dive into these right now, but I can't. I can't. Because I'm in Summerween. And I don't think romance is really Summerween. Although, with my love life, you could call it Summerween. Anyway, I'm rambling. I need to, what time is it now? Got to be getting on for 3 o'clock by now. Oh, it's 3:10, which means I need to clear up this mess, find a home for those beautiful books, and then go and mow the lawns. First, I need to take my face off. And I might as well pull my hair back as well. Oh, it is my niece's birthday today, so we might actually be going up my brother's tonight. Although they haven't officially moved into the new house yet, so it'll probably be my brother's old house. Or flat. They currently live in a 2-story flat, which is 3 bedrooms. My brother has 5 kids. Them squeezing into 3 bedrooms is hard for them. They have my niece in one room. They have 3 boys in another room. And they have one of the boys who's now like 3, almost 4, in with them. So they are finally going to be moving into a 4-bedroom house, which is just what they need, you know, bless them. So it means they get a room to themselves. My niece gets a room to themselves. The oldest nephew gets a room to himself because he's getting to that age now where he's got a girlfriend and he wants his own space and he doesn't want to be with the younger kids, which is understandable. So then you also have the 3 younger boys in a room on their own. So mum and dad get a little bit of alone time away from the kids because now the smallest is out of their room. You know, the 2 older kids get their own room. And then the 3 youngers are together because there's 2 of my nephews, which is the 2 youngest. If you separate them 2, there's going to be a world war. They love each other so much that if you separate them, one of them will literally tear the house down. So, I'm rambling again, aren't I? Or how did I get onto the tangent of how my brother is living? I don't know. Oh, because we're probably going up his tonight because it's my niece's birthday. I don't know. I need to go and mow the lawns. Okay. Oh. I've mowed both lawns. I have... Oh, there's a breeze coming through there. That's good. I've got new boards up in the loft. Now I'm going to stop because frick in hell, it is hot up there. I don't know if you can tell, but the sweat is literally just running off of me right now. It is too hot up there to do anything. So I've got the boards back up there, but I haven't done anything else. I should have started earlier today. I should have started earlier. But Rome wasn't built in a day, was it? No. Oh, the sweat. Right, let's tidy up this mess, do some hoovering. And then, do I do a workout? Am I that nuts? Guys, it is now Wednesday. I'm on the late shift, of course, so I'm just about to get my uniform and go to work. Just thought I'd pop in here with just a teeny tiny reading update. I didn't get too much more of this done yesterday. I'm now on chapter 12, which is 126 pages in. I really want to get this finished. But I want to know what's going on. So, yeah. For it being such a short book, I can't believe it's taking me so long to get through this. It's only 325 pages long. Ooh, is that acknowledgements? That is acknowledgements, so it's not even that long. It's 322 pages long. Oh, that's an author's note. 319 pages long. It's taking me far too long to get through. But I want to know what's going on, so I want to continue. Oh, okay. Today, like I said, I'm on a late shift. I've got to finish a task that me and a colleague started on Monday. Just basically to relocate all of our plant pots. I don't know how much she got done yesterday, but I kind of feel like it's not a lot. We'll see when I get in. Got that to finish, and then I could get on to the rest of... Oh, we need to count them. We need to do the pot count. So it's going to take a while to get through all that. And then... I don't know what I'm doing after that. I don't know. Probably lay flat stuff, which means more lifting. But... I've got my boss on with me this morning. She was on the early shift. I'm on the late shift. And then I've got one of the kids with me tonight, which is... It's one of the kids that... It's hard work. In that, you know, we're supposed to wear headsets so the rest of the team can contact us, and he doesn't. Or he has one on his head, but he doesn't actually use it. You know, I'm there telling him that I need to go for a break now. You know, you are the only person on the department, and he won't even answer me. So I don't know how it's going to go today. I feel like it's going to be a long day. And I want it to be over already so I can come home and just... I need to edit. I need to read this. I would love to get this finally finished. And yeah, it's just not enough hours in the day. It's not. What have I been doing this morning? Well, I caught up on a bit of YouTube. Caught up on a non-booktube YouTube. And then I've watched a couple of booktube YouTubes. So, very YouTube heavy day. Time to get dressed, of course it is. It's been a very YouTube heavy day, just not YouTube heavy in the way that I would like in getting my own videos. But I'm rambling. I need to... If I get my shit together and get dressed now, I could film clips for the TikTok that I need to go up next. Before I go to work. Will I do that? Probably not. Let's get uniform on. Hi, sweetie. Just wandering around the garden centre. You're very friendly. Gorgeous. It is Thursday. I'm just about to leave for work, and I'm leaving a little bit earlier because, well... Yeah, they're doing work outside my house. And I'm blocked in, which means I need to get them to move. How many vans and lorries? Oh look, they're just stood there doing nothing. So we got one van up here. We got this guy doing the road closure. We got this guy here, which has got the poles on it. This guy here, and there's more down there. How many freaking vans do you need? Have you not heard of carpooling? I get the long one and I get one of the lifts, but come on, people. Okay, I'll give it to them. They did get me out quick and unblock my driveway pretty quick and unblock the road pretty quick. I'm now at work 15 minutes early. Yeah. I think I might just sit here and doom scroll for a bit. My colleague, who doesn't start for another half an hour, is parked next to me. I'm parking in the shade today, a little bit further up from on the car park than I want to be because the front of the store is packed of stuff already. But I've got a colleague next to me and a colleague next to me and a colleague opposite me, so it's fine. I'm rambling, aren't I? I'm rambling. Let's doom scroll for a little bit. It is Thursday. Ooh, the hive's back already. Hey guys, it is Friday. I'm just about to go out the door to work. It is very, very warm. It is very, very, very warm. There's a heat wave again. So I am already sweating my butt off. I can't bother to glue that down. It's only going to fall down again. Anyway, reading update because I finished a book last night. I finished A Good House for Children last night, and it started off really well, and I was like really intrigued about what's going on with the house and what's going on basically, and it just seemed like our two main characters were just too similar. It's done over 2 timelines with 2 different female leads, and it just seemed like they were just too similar, and the stuff that was happening in the house just seemed the same, if that makes sense. And then when you get to the end, there's no like wrap up, there's no final conclusion of like this is what is happening, and it leaves it wide open for another one. So I don't feel satisfied. Does that make sense? So this got 3 stars. I'm glad that I read it. The atmosphere in here is pretty good. It just didn't grip me at the end like I wanted it to. But it's another one done. I did do a chapter of Spells for Forgetting last night. I'm sick of seeing this around. I need it off my shelf. I did a chapter before I fell asleep. It was me, not the book. But again, with this, it's not very fantasy. It's supposed to be a fantasy, and there's not very much fantasy in it. So we'll keep going. But I did spin the wheel again last night after I finished A Good House for Children, and I got The Graveyard Shift by Maria Lewis. And I'm 30 pages into this so far. I'm loving the flop. 30 pages into it so far, and I'm loving it. I'm loving the radio aspect of it. Let's read the synopsis. The killer is out there, and they're listening. Tinsel Monroe is the host of The Graveyard Shift, a late-night radio show where she and her loyal listeners celebrate the sounds of cult cinema. She has busted her ass to carve out this section of the airwaves, and nothing will keep her from reaching her primetime dream. This is until someone gets murdered live on air. She's freaked out by the horrible incident. Her true crime obsession sister, Pandora, is fascinated by it. Detectives assure them the killer will soon be caught. Yet, with a growing macabre audience that likely includes the killer, Tinsel begins receiving strange messages. Her home and her workplace suddenly aren't the sanctuaries she once thought they were, and the bodies won't stop dropping. With the killer, or killers, striking in increasingly gruesome ways, in order to survive, Tinsel is going to have to listen to more than just the airwaves. I have read 30 pages. We've had the first on-air killing, and there's so many like references to like cult classics. That the first one in here was she was playing Deepest Bluest. That's how the first murder appeared on the radio. Actually, there was a competition to call in to win these tickets to some event, where the question was, which film did Deepest Bluest come from? And I remember very, very vividly in my childhood watching that movie, Deep Blue Sea, and loving Deepest Bluest to the point where I still know all the lyrics to Deepest Bluest. So that just drew me in from the first pages. Yeah, I can't wait to get to the rest of this. I can't wait to get to the rest of it because it's hooking me in already, and I'm hoping that this is just going to keep me entertained and Maria Lewis become a new author that I love. But we will see. Loving the flop. Okay, I need to finish my coffee and go and get in the rest of my uniform and head out the door to probably a very sweaty shift. I already cannot wait to get this uniform off. But I need to get in the building and do my shift first. I've got a lot of dropping and filling to do. With power and water in. Aren't I lucky? I need a holiday. Hey guys, it is Saturday. It is my day off, and starting today, well, I've had a nice soak in the tub, and excuse the cars. Starting to put myself together a little bit. I am making my way through The Graveyard Shift by Maria Lewis. I'm so enjoying this. I'm loving all the references to like pop culture and horror, and yeah, I'm loving this at the moment. I can't put it down. Today we are, why I'm up so early and put together, we're going to go and do a little bit of car shopping this morning. Mum is in the market for a new car, so we're going to go and look at a car this morning, come back, have lunch, and then go to Costco because we need to renew our membership, and might as well look around while we're there, eh? And do a little bit more shopping. Hoping that my next package comes in today and I can go and collect that when Mum returns her package. Of course, that's not going to happen, is it? But yeah, just a nice chill day, hopefully. Hopefully I can make my way through all of this because I'm loving it, and I can get quite a bit of editing done. But we will see how today goes, because I normally put ideas in my head that I can get everything edited and read, and it doesn't happen. But we will see, won't we? Excuse the Hoover as well. Yeah, time to put a face on before we go and look at this car. Well, she did it. She bought the car. She'll pick it up next weekend, but she bought the car. Now we've come home, we've had lunch and watched an episode of The Resident. Now we're going to get ready to go out again. We're going to Next to pick up a parcel. We're going to Costco. Need to pop into the village and pick up another parcel. And we're going to have McDonald's down by the waterfront. And Aldi. Don't know yet whether we're going to see my brother or not. But it's definitely going to be a busy afternoon. It is warm out there. Successful Costco trip done. Now, off to McDonald's. Sit down by the water. Hey guys, it's Sunday and I have a reading update for you. I've finished The Graveyard Shift by Maria Lewis and I loved this. I loved all the pop culture references, all the songs mentioned. I've gone on to Spotify and there's actually a playlist that someone has created, so I will be listening to that. Yeah, this was so good. I had so much fun with this. This got 5 stars. And then I decided to move on to the last one in that A Box of Stories Halloween box. Fine Shade. This I'm not loving as much at the moment, but I'm not that far in. I'm only like 20% into it, so again, it's floppy. So we'll keep going. I do like that in the middle of the flowers there's skulls. That's cool. So we'll keep going with that. Today we're going to do a little bit around the house this morning, and then we're going to go out this afternoon and do some cleaning for my nan and some shopping for my nan. And she's due to ring. Yeah, she's due to ring any minute, so with a shopping list. And then potentially going up my brother's tonight because it was my niece's birthday the other day. What with the move and everything, it's hard to pin down a time to go and see them. But maybe today. Right, first of all, I need to get dressed. Oh yeah, I know that Summerween finished yesterday, but I'm extending it by a day because I did start late. So I can still read. I can still read Fine Shade. Guys, it is Monday. Forgive that I look filthy. I'm just on my lunch break. So I thought I'd pop in here and give you a wrap up so we can start a new one. So this week, what have I read? Well, I managed to finish A Good House for Children by Kate Collins. This was okay. I liked it. I just wasn't gripped. And the ending it didn't wrap up well enough for me. So it got 3 stars. And then the other one that I finished this week was The Graveyard Shift by Maria Lewis. This was so good. I loved all the little pop culture references, all the songs in here. And yeah, I had so much fun with this. This got 5 stars. And that is everything that I read this week. Not as much as I wanted to read. I wanted to get a heck of a lot more done because of it being Summerween. Fine Shade, I didn't finish it. Book of Witches, didn't finish it. And I'm still making my way through Spells for Forgetting. But I think that might be next week's little challenge to try and get those 3 finished before I move on to something else. But yeah, I will love you and leave you here. So as always, down in my description box, you can find a link to all of my socials. Come give me a follow on Goodreads, on Instagram, on X, and on Storygraph. And TikTok. You can like this video, you can comment, and you can subscribe if you want to. Want to let me know you're here without actually talking to me? Leave me the headphones emoji. And I will see you next time. Doodles.